about that. You're so above this. I swear I'm drowning in all my other dumb shit.
So, hi Adrian, thanks for
Hi,
taking the time to chat with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
So, to start the interview, I wanted to ask, you started with music at a very young age. How was the music atmosphere around you while growing up? Do you come from a musical household?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, my parents put me in piano when I was 3. My mom did musical theater growing up, and so there was always music playing in the house. My dad doesn't do much music, but he listened to a lot of music, so there was always music happening somewhere. Plus, I was playing piano, and then I mean, still technically childhood when I was like 11, I was listening to all sorts of stuff. Like my friends, like sisters, kind of exposed me to more kinds of music, like 21 Pilots and John Bellion and a bunch of really cool stuff like that. And so my whole childhood was kind of surrounded by music that was like my tastes were expanding and growing, and it started off just being like the old soul R&B that my dad would listen to, or like the traditional Chinese music that my mom would play, or musical theater that my mom would play, or whatever it was. And then I kind of came out with like the pop alt stuff. So it was always really musical and just growing in taste.
It was a mix of everything.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Talking about that, like influences and everything, you played Jeff on High School Musical, the series. And you also wrote for the original soundtrack. Did writing music for the show give you new insights into your solo career?
I've always been writing music. Uh I've been writing music since I was like 11 because of all of the artists that I loved. They would always write their own songs. So I was like I have to do this because everyone that I look up to really does it. And so writing's kind of always been a really big part of what I do and who I am as an artist. I feel like it was kind of just a given that with my solo stuff, I wanted to write all of my stuff and be in the sessions and be creating the songs from scratch. I mean, early session stuff was me kind of writing songs and bringing them to sessions and seeing what people thought about them. So I've always been really heavy into the writing side of everything.
And that's super nice. And I see you're credited on Michael Clifford's new single, Give Me a Break, featuring Water Parks.
Yeah.
How did this come to happen? Like, are you a Five Sauce or Water Parkers listener?
I've definitely listened to my share of 5 Seconds of Summer. This song was originally called In My Bones, and I wrote it like a year ago for like my project. And it was me and these cool producers and writers, and we wanted to make this like kind of dance song. It just kind of ended up falling to the wayside, and we like as we were looking for songs to push forward and start using, it just like didn't really come up. Except my manager. My manager loved the song. Like he really wanted me to use it. And then we were actually rehearsing for this like showcase, and we got the message from Michael Clifford's team that was like, Michael really likes this song and he wants to use it. And then they got back to us again. They were like, and he wants to like put a feature on it where they're thinking about water parks, and like we'd love to be able to use this song. And we were like, yeah, man, take it. Like, sure, all you. So we made that song like a year ago, and maybe like 6 or something months ago, he reached out about like interest with it, and I'm glad that it came to fruition and he used it. I think it's really cool the journey that music takes because the original demo is so different from what they came to, but what they came to is like so him and like perfect for the style that he's doing. So I'm glad it all worked out.
Yes, and it's an amazing song. Like, I love it. Anyway, do you think writing for different projects or other artists influences the way you write and approach your own music?
Yes and no, because I think I kind of always write from the perspective of like I'm writing for myself. So
Mm.
I think I had this like K-pop cut too on this song that I made called Back Again, and that song was kind of the same thing as the Michael Clifford one, where it's just a song that I like written for myself and just ended up not really using. It's always like I'm making this song for me, and then if another artist like sees themselves in it, then great, and then if they want to use it, then great. So I think yes, but also I mean I'm always just writing for myself in general, so it kind of just happens.
Okay, yeah, you come in strong. You carry yourself with a fierce writing background, great singles, and strong production names like Oak Felder on your debut EP.
Yes.
What were the main inspirations when building it?
Oh man, I'm such a reference guy. Like I've got so many artists like swirling around in my mind. There's a big, like a lot of Dominic Fike references, especially with these first singles and this first EP. Always a lot of John Bellion, and then I'm happy to say a lot of just me and Oak doing things that we thought were like unique. You know what I'm saying? And like man, we have these cool ideas that like stemmed from this artist's song, but at the same time, like, how do we make it feel like different and like something that you haven't really heard before? And so, a lot of us in the session was just saying like, oh, it would be kind of cool if we did this, even though it doesn't really make sense. It would be kind of cool if we did this. And I think that that is really going to pay off in these records that are coming because they feel, to me, they feel like familiar, like they feel like they have the essence of like these songs that I've heard before, but at the same time they feel like there's a big chunk of it that feels new and like something that I haven't heard before. And so it's like it's a nice, cool combination.
And I think the EP is well put together, like it's amazing.
Thank you.
I love all the songs on it.
Thank you.
The concept behind the artwork, where
Yes.
did it come from? Can you walk us through it?
Yeah, there's a big visual plan for all of these songs, like a really big visual plan. We kind of wanted to create a space that felt like these songs lived in their own world. You know what I'm saying? And so we wanted to stick to this very like blacked out covers and like feeling like it was in a void because it kind of feels like this like dreamlike world, like not like you're on Earth or anything. It feels like its own separate place. And I think that that's kind of what we were chasing for these visuals, but we were also really chasing for the cover. Like we wanted everything to represent each other. Like we wanted the songs to represent the covers, to represent the video, to represent the covers, to represent the songs. And so it was it was really cool to I feel like we accomplished that in the videos, but it was really cool to get that accomplished in the pictures and the art because I think every part of it tells the story and you can't get the full story if you're missing a piece of it. And so we really took our time to try to create a new feeling world with these visuals.
With new announcements, releases, and everything, fan support is essential. And I'm pretty sure you've read A Come to Brazil at least once online. Now that you're actually here, how does it feel like? Do you ever stop to reflect on how far your art can take you?
One, that's beautiful. And like two, one again. Two, I love Brazil so much. It's beautiful here. Like the second that we touched down, like looking out the window, it's such a gorgeous place. And yeah, I was actually talking to the team that's here about this. I was talking to my friend about this. I was talking to my parents about this, but it's so crazy to like be like, "Oh, I'm in Brazil to do promo for this EP." Is a sentence I never thought I'd ever say. It's been really cool and everyone's been really nice. Just very lucky to be out here doing the thing, you know?
I know, yeah. Well, it was great chatting with you. Thanks again, and good luck with your new EP.
Thank you, by the way, so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It was great to be here. Listen to it. I hope you like it, and I hope you see a little bit of yourself in it. Not the sad ones. But I love you. Thank you for listening. Thanks.